What up, though?
I felt a great disturbance in the force, as if the Fandom Menace cried out with delight and was suddenly silenced. I think something wonderful has happened. I'd better get on with reporting the details. What's up, Star Wars fans? My name is Prince, and I'm an urban acolyte. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, there was a bit of drama for several hours yesterday regarding the Star Wars trilogy that Rian Johnson is writing and producing. Now, at some point yesterday, a rumor started that a director was stepping down from a big name movie project. I'm not sure if it was said to be specifically Rian Johnson stepping down from his Star Wars project, but Jeremy Conrad posted a tweet on his personal account at Manabyte that he was hoping that a rumor wasn't true about a director leaving their project. He posted a gif of Yoda to imply that it was related to Star Wars. Now, I don't know where the rumor started, but I believe that it was getting picked up from a discussion that was being had on Reddit. From there, a movie news site called Super Bro Movies was the first to post the news. Their post said that multiple sources were reporting that Last Jedi director Rian Johnson is no longer developing a Star Wars trilogy for Lucasfilm. Now, the news of Rian's project was announced before the release of The Last Jedi. He would write and produce the trilogy along with directing the first film in the trilogy. It was to focus on new characters and explore a new part of the galaxy never seen before in Star Wars. The news basically avalanched after Super Bro Movies posted their piece, as other media outlets such as Screen Rant and comicbook.com jumped on the news, reporting on their sites, and many other sites soon followed. I jumped to Twitter as soon as I saw what was happening, but all I could see were either other sites posting the news or random people making up the Fandom Menace, tweeting to their Lord and Master gamer geek friend, or posting Praise Jesus memes. I mean, like, you needed to pray that Rian Johnson would get fired? Like, seriously, some people really need to get outside more. I mean, I'll acknowledge that there has been a vocal minority of Star Wars fans who didn't like The Last Jedi, and there were some media outlets reporting that the controversial film split the fandom, despite The Last Jedi making over $1 billion and setting impressive records for Blu-ray and DVD sales. I'm just saying, the money doesn't lie, y'all. All that stuff about the audience numbers on the Rotten Tomatoes, that stuff can be faked, but money doesn't lie. Same thing with that Venom movie. If critics hated the movie, but the audience loves it, in the end, it's the box office numbers that determine what the studio is going to do at the end of the day. The Last Jedi made a lot of money. It's still making money. Bob Iger pretty much said that he made a mistake pushing Lucasfilm to release Solo last May, and having a Star Wars film in the fourth quarter would have helped Disney finish 2018 on a good note. So even though all these so-called journalists managed to report that Rian Johnson had either stepped down or had been fired due to lackluster Solo numbers and the controversy surrounding The Last Jedi, they never once mentioned the Dave and Dan trilogy also being at risk of being shelved. I mean, if Disney or Lucasfilm suddenly wants to play things safe, wouldn't they axe all the projects that aren't currently in production? Those are just questions that I wanted to ask in case any of the dude bros who hop on YouTube every chance they get to badmouth Lucasfilm and Disney had actually managed to shout with glee about Rian Johnson's project getting shelved. But the truth is, it wouldn't have mattered. When Jason Ward over at Making Star Wars got wind of the rumors, he reached out to his contacts at Lucasfilm. None of them had heard anything about Rian Johnson stepping down, or his project being canceled, or even being at risk for cancellation. What he said was this was a discussion that blew up on Reddit and was reported by a bunch of sites who didn't check their sources. And well, here's the coup de grace. Rian Johnson actually responded on Twitter to the news, and he confirmed that he's still working on the project, and he's not sure where or how the rumor even started. He was actually cool about the whole thing, and the editor-in-chief of Super Movie Bros actually apologized to Rian Johnson for not checking with their sources before posting their story. So this is just a lesson in what I've been saying all along, y'all. Just think critically about all this stuff. If you hear a rumor, it's just that. A rumor. take it with a grain of salt. The truth is, there are a lot of these kinds of rumors that are going to blow up, but they're going to end up being nothing but smoke. Star Wars is supposed to be dead, but I mean, people are so hungry for anything related to Star Wars that they'll make up rumors just to have some news to talk about. I mean, Pablo Hidalgo was on Twitter talking about how there's actually people picking through the Galaxy of Adventure, those cartoon shorts, to spot the differences in the cartoons and the movie scenes that they're supposed to be depicting. I mean, like, really? People are really doing that? It wouldn't surprise me if there are people making YouTube videos about the differences just so they can say how much Disney Star Wars sucks, but they'll gladly take those paychecks every month from talking non-stop about how bad Star Wars is or how much they want Star Wars to fail. And my question is, hey, if you got your wish, if Disney said, look, we're not doing Star Wars anymore, we're getting rid of Kathleen Kennedy, Lucasfilm is dead, Star Wars is dead, hey, Playboy, what would you talk about next? I mean, from what I can tell, there's nothing that's interesting about these folks that people would care enough to follow them once they stop talking about Star Wars. Truth is, some of y'all watching this video may feel that way about me. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm focused on building out the Urban Acolyte brand more than I am on promoting Star Wars. If people leave if I stop talking about Star Wars, hey, it just opens up more time and space to devote to the people who care about doing this Urban Acolyte thing. And I have no delusions in knowing that that's going to be a much smaller group. I'm okay with that. But anyway, that's a talk probably for one of my other channels, which you should be following if you want to get deeper into the whole Urban Acolyte thing beyond just Star Wars. But anyway, I'd like to hear from you. Did you buy into any of the drama that went on yesterday around this whole Rian Johnson thing? Or did you even know about it? So let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll be checking back to see what you all have to say. Also, before I go, I just want to remind y'all about the Darth Maul edition of the Real Life Jedi series. I put so much information into that video that I need to write a guide so people can actually put it into practice. Once I get the guide written, I'll post the video. So look for it in the next few days. Although I hope I can get it posted later this evening. We'll see how fast I can get the guide written, so be sure to keep checking back for that video. But anyway, that's all I got for this one. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and click that subscribe button so that you can take your first steps towards becoming an Urban Acolyte. Embark on the journey of becoming the hero of your own story and become a force for change in your community. Make sure to enable notifications and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram so you know when I'm going live with Star Wars chats. And if you're interested in getting deeper into the Urban Acolyte path, be on the lookout for the Jedi Path Training Guide I'm creating so you can be the first ones to get it. But that's all I got for this video, so thanks for watching. Y'all keep on breathing, and may the force of others be with you. Always.